All right, YouTube, season 1, episode 3. So I found all this electrical, has insulated copper wire inside of it. So working on taking all that out. Very difficult, but current price of that is $2.35 a pound. So I have to pull all this wire out of the center and separate it, and that's what it looks like. So we'll work on that. We'll get the washer cashed in. Found some other metal here. I found a chandelier on Facebook Marketplace free. Unfortunately, it didn't have any brass in it. I was hoping for some brass when I saw all the yellow, but it's mostly steel. Took some insulated copper wire out of it. So these are the next projects. Follow along. Trash to tropics. Let's get to the beach. Back home with another Jeep full of junk. Nothing super interesting in this run. I got some more, of course, cabinet hardware. I brought some of the doors home. It's easier just to do it at home with the drill. I didn't have my drill with me to undo the hardware. Got some can lights, lamp, the chandelier back here. We'll break that down. Get everything separated out. Not as much as it looks because I got the cabinet doors in there. Is it worth it for the cabinet hardware? Probably not. But for the sake of this video, we're doing it. Decent weight. All right, get back with you. It's feeling ambitious. Made one more run. Got some steel framing, and I got sprinkler pipe, which is cast iron, and I believe the top is brass. So let's see if I can get it separated. I'll give it a shot. So in the process of breaking everything down here, got the washer. There's an electric motor in it, and an electric motor is worth more than just steel scrap. You can see all that copper wound in there. So before I take it to recycle, I'm gonna pull out the electric motor, and then there's some wires right here. I'll pull out the wires too. Think I can get any of that copper out? Electric motor is only 18 cents a pound. Copper is over $3 a pound, so I don't know. Let's see if I can get it out first before I do anything. We'll catch back up with you. And we got the dryer, take it apart a little bit. So instead of 7 cents a pound for steel recycle is what they pay. We got 18 cents a pound for the electric motor. Maybe that's 10 pounds or so. So $2, let's say. Then we got some insulated wire, maybe a pound or two, so we'll say $2. So we got a little extra money out of the washer. That will go towards, what's that gonna go towards? Late night room service. So everything's cleaned up, broken down. We'll go through all of the non-ferrous metal. Insulated copper wire, it's from the light fixtures. Got some stainless steel braided hose from the faucet. Got some faucet pieces, parts, brass. Got this nice piece right here, that's probably my favorite. We have all the cabinet hardware. Electric motor from the washer, I got that out. A little bit of copper, but as you saw from my last video, it all adds up. And we got some aluminum, and the faceplate from the washer was aluminum also. So that's from the light fixtures. So all in all, we did pretty good. I think brass is the winner here. Maybe we have 8 pounds, $2 a pound, so 16 bucks. Nice surprise. The recessed lighting is all aluminum, so that's great. This is the broken down chandelier, the random stuff. And then this is all the steel framing that I got. So overall, pretty good day. So I did a test run on the sprinkler heads. The head is definitely brass. Each one weighs about 2 ounces. I have 18 of them. So that's gonna be about 2 pounds, $4 worth of brass. But boy, these things are near impossible to get off of this pipe. Hopefully the first one just is hard, but I'm gonna try and do it for $4. We're gonna give it a shot. That could be a beer somewhere. Could be half a beer. at another place. But for the sake of this video, we are gonna give it a shot. 2 pounds of brass. Here we go. Let's try it. I'm back home with, you guessed it, another Jeep full of junk. Had another great run today. Obviously, the one thing that's glaring out at me and everybody else, this spool of wire. I got excited when I found that. It's $1 a pound. I found some aluminum track lighting here. Got some electrical boxes, some nuts and bolts. We're gonna take the POTS machine apart and see if there's any metal inside of it. It feels pretty heavy. And we'll separate it all out, and then I'll show you guys what I found this morning. We'll catch up with you soon. So we had another great trip. Here's what I have to talk about. First thing, got all these electrical boxes, like 25 of them. We have the steel plate. I thought it was stainless steel, but it's not. I didn't get lucky. We have this heavy metal piece right here. I like that a lot. All of our nuts and bolts, I separated out. This thing is full of nuts and bolts like this, really heavy weight. This is, I don't know what it is, but they're heavy too. And this is another 5-gallon bucket of nuts and bolts. So, I mean, super heavy pieces. This bucket has got to be 40, 50 pounds. So that's all of my ferrous. POTS machine broken down, electric motor, of course. A couple pieces of cast aluminum. We have 2 pieces of extruded aluminum track lighting. And then we have our wire that we found on that spool. Decent amount of wire, so I'm happy about that. So all in all, I'd say it was a pretty good trip. So I'm down to the last piece of steel hose that has the rainbow wire inside of it. They're quite long pieces, so each piece has to be cut down into about 3-foot sections. And then you have to finesse it out and then pull it out. Was it worth it? I mean, it's decent. There's decent weight there. Good thing is that I brought a sample of it to the gentleman at the non-ferrous department. He said I don't have to take the paper off of the wire at least. So they're gonna give me rainbow wire category for it. $2.35 a pound because the copper content is a little higher than insulated wire. So that made it worth it. And then with the steel hose, literally I filled up an entire washing machine of just the hose to give you an idea of how long it actually was. So overall happy with the outcome, even though it was a considerable amount of work. All right, so we're back at it again. We're home. Go through what I got. We got 2 faucets here, 1 and 2. Instead of taking the whole sink and countertop, I just broke out the faucet. Makes it a little bit easier to transport. Got some heavy steel here. Got some more sprinklers, my arch nemesis. Proven to be a very difficult task so far, getting the sprinkler heads off. Got some brass in here, box of brass. On the bottom there's some brass fittings. Let's see if I can show them. Anyway, they're there. We got some more aluminum track lighting. Spans the whole length of the Jeep. We got some steel electrical right here. We got some wires in here. We got a pot and pan set. Don't worry, it's not brand new. Somebody bought a new set and they put their old set in the box and tossed them. So at least we'll recycle them. Check them out, see if there's anything special. Probably not. I'm not getting my hopes up. And then there's a spool back here. There's no wire on it though. It makes for good firewood. It's dry, and then the paper center, so can light that up. All right, that's my run today. I got a gas can back there too. Get it all separated out. Good brass weight today. I'm happy with that. So we separated everything out. Brass, huge winner today. Definitely a few pounds there. The copper, we did good, maybe a pound. And stainless steel hose. So these were the 3 faucets that I found tonight. That is pretty good. Here's my favorite part of the whole process, getting paid. It's our pots and pans, aluminum, insulated wire, rainbow wire, aluminum can lights. Got some good brass. Some insulated wire. And there's the track lighting back there. There's the end of the road for the washer. They're shredding this stuff as fast as it's coming in. That's the smallest I've ever seen this pile. So I'm back home with another, you guessed it, Jeep full of junk. Found a bunch of random stuff today. Bought a couple fans. There's one more right there. 3 electric heaters. There's a spool of wire back there. Not much, but a little bit. Got some steel framing. I think a piece of aluminum. A little lighting piece right there. Got a little bit of wire. 3 nail guns, oddly enough. And a box of random stuff here. There's some doorknobs in there and some steel track and things like that. So we did okay. We'll take it all to the recycling center tomorrow and see how much we make. We also separated the sprinkler fittings from the sprinkler pipe. Ironically, the best way to separate them is to throw them in a fire, and then when they cool down and come out, you can just twist them off by hand. So we have all those brass fittings there, cast iron here. And then some wire I don't take to non-ferrous. I do strip. Anything that has a higher copper content, I spend the time and I strip it. So we got some good copper weight here, especially this piece. I like that one a lot. And that will go into our copper bin. All right, so we're gonna do one more load here before we tally everything up and post the next video. This is everything that I found previously that is ferrous. We got some heavy metal. Got the steel framing, electrical boxes, nail guns, got the heaters back there. So it's 2 different piles. One heavy metal pile is right here, which this stuff goes into. And that's all the heavy cast iron, rotors, drums, rims, pipes. Here we go. Back to tropics. This is the conclusion of another video. Thank you for following along so far. I really appreciate it. Let's go over everything that I cashed in on this video. Put it towards the vacation fund. Again, the goal, $2,600. First one, this is the washer, 340 pounds, 20 bucks. Next one was all the random steel that I got throughout the video. A nail gun, heaters, electrical boxes, steel framing, pipes, sprinkler fittings, $19, 320 pounds. Non-ferrous, we did very, very good. Brass, 34 pounds, $68. Rainbow wire, that's what we pull out of the conduit, 17 pounds, $40. Electric motors, $3, that's from the washer. 304 stainless, that's the pots, $2. Communication wire, that was what was on the spool, $35, $1.15 a pound. That was an easy find. Aluminum, $16, total $164. Total for this video, the best one yet, $203. That is a fantastic, fantastic outcome. So let's keep it going, hopefully. All right, we'll catch you on the next one.